Hello, bachcho. Let's read the question. So the question says, the person in the following figure is 2 meters tall. A mirror is located 20 meters away and is 0.5 meter tall. The top of the mirror is at the same height as the top of the person's head. Assume for simplicity that the person's eyes are at the height of the top of his head. What part of his body does the person see in the mirror? So, to understand the question, we must first revise the key concept behind this question. So, the key concept behind this question is law of reflection, which states that angle of incidence denoted by theta I is equal to angle of reflection denoted by theta R. Keeping this in mind, let us try to solve the question. So, for solution part, and for the simplicity, we are given that the person's eyes are at the height of his top of his head. Okay, so let us redraw the diagram. And now, person can see from the top of his head. There is a mirror. The person's height is given to us as 2 meters, and the mirror is of 0.5 meters. Now, the person, when sees the top of the mirror, he sees the reflection of himself. The incident ray and the reflected ray coincide. So for top of mirror, the person see himself. The person's eyes see it's themselves because reflected ray and incident ray coincide. But when the person s- looks at the edge, the bottom edge of the mirror, so he sees a reflection of another part of his body. So mm, we apply law of reflection on this point. So this is the angle of incidence denoted by theta I, and this is the angle of reflection denoted by theta R. So as we saw in our key concept, theta I must be equal to theta R. This says that tan of theta I must be equal to tan of theta R. Now the distance between them is given to us as 20 meters. So it is given to us as 20 meters. So what is the value of tan theta I? Tan theta I will be equal to 0.5 meters upon 20 meters, and tan theta R will be equal to, let's suppose this part is x, will be equal to x over 20 meters. From here we can see that x comes out to be equal to 0.5 meters, and the net the part of himself which he can see is this part. So it will be equal to 0.5 plus x. So 0.5 plus x comes out to be equal to 1 meter. So this is the part he can see. So we can write the person would see the top 1 meter of his body. So this is the final answer. I hope you understood it well. Let's now check the options. So for options, option A says stop 0.5 meter, it is wrong. Option B says stop 0.5 meter, it is also wrong. Option C says stop 1 meter, it is correct. And option D says entire 2 meters, it is also wrong. Hence option C is the correct option to this solution. Let's highlight it here. I hope you understood it well. Thank you.